Day 2 of trying to get the radiator, intercooler, and everything out. Last night we got the air intake pulled. We got to get the intercooler out and then the battery out. I'm going to start with the battery just because it's super easy and it's literally 2 bolts to pull out. And then I believe the battery tray itself needs to come out too, which should be super easy. And then we'll move on to the intercooler and then radiator. Okay, so we got this negative terminal pulled already because I never tightened it back up. I just wanted to keep it loose for that quick disconnect, just to make sure my battery doesn't drain or anything. This positive one is super tight though, so we're gonna have to go ahead and loosen that up. Yep. So just a 10mm wrench, loosen that enough to get it out of the way. And this looks like it might be a little bit stubborn, but we'll leave it there for now. This little hook over here is hand tight, so we're going to take this nut off. Pull that out. And now we got everything out. So for this battery tray, we got a bolt here, and then a bolt right back there. So it should just be those 3 and this will pop right out. And we got the final bolt. Battery tray out. Okay, so while I was in here, I noticed this right here. You can barely see it, but it's an exposed wire, so I'm just heating up the soldering iron that is very, OSHA compliantly placed here. Just on the side of this wire together so that way they don't come apart. So now that the battery's out, we got that wire soldered up. We're gonna go ahead and work on removing the intercooler, which has seen better days. I have to order a new shroud for this because this one's just completely torn up. But I think we'll start with the hose and then just work our way down. So again, 10mm, of course. A little longer one that time. Remove this bracket with these plastic screws that are absolutely destroyed. I need this extension to reach through this little hole. But it looks like once these come out, we're good to just remove this whole thing, plus the hoses, but and that was a long one that came out of there. There we go. All I needed to do was loosen it up a little bit. Same length, just the other side. Easier if I just took the hose off this side also, just to make life simpler. Slide that one on back. And I should be able to pull this one off, bring it up, and then pull that one off. Yep. This one. And then I'll just pull this whole thing off as a unit. But there's oil in that one too. Alright, so this should, well, bam, intercooler out. Okay, so there was some oil in this piping here, and just a little bit around the edge here, and so yeah, so that one goes there, and then that one there. So there's some oil just at the upper bits. It was a little bit concerning because I don't think oil is supposed to be in here, obviously, because it doesn't look like an oil line or a gas line or any other line that would carry a liquid in the car. But I just did a quick search, RX7 Club coming in clutch, and they're like, yeah, that's completely normal. It, you know, just make sure not a crazy amount collects in there, which it didn't. It was just a little bit, and we're good. So this is what we're looking like now. We got all our hoses blocked off so nothing goes into them, but we're looking super empty. Now I just gotta pull out this. I mean, look how bad that is. And I know there's like a factory window here, but so pull this out and we should be good to go. Alright, I'm gonna do what I've seen a couple people do, is they remove this brace right here. There's a couple hoses that I need to disconnect, and it will just be way easier if this is gone. So I'll just pop this brace out and we should be good. Okay, we got 4 10mm bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this hose off. Okay, maybe next time I have to get that bolt off before I take crap. There we go. So just a little nut came off of that holding this hose in place. I don't know, looks like it could be like oil, but yeah, that comes off right there. That'll stay on the hose, and in fact I'll even just put this nut back on where it came from. That looks like it could just come up. What was that? Okay. Brace. Out. Oh, close. That's close. Oh, perfect. We got a couple electrical connections to unplug, and then we're good. One 10mm bolt. I have a feeling like this is supposed to unscrew. I have a feeling that this is supposed to unscrew rather than just break off. So hopefully the new radiator comes with new bushings, I guess. So another 10mm bolt. This one goes through a little pin. Someone was in this radiator before me. I assume the last time it was parked, because some of these bolts look new, but it doesn't look like they bothered to actually upgrade the radiator. They probably just took it apart, fixed whatever issue it was having, and just threw it back in. Another terminal. Although that one is longer than all the rest, and I don't know if that's a specific reason, or if, like I said, someone just took it out and threw whatever 10mm bolt they had in there, which I guess doesn't really matter. It would just be sticking out more the other side. But now all these bolts up top are done. So fans out. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Watch out.
See, I knew I needed just a different angle of attack. I just brought this radiator over to my hose, and I just filled it up with water, plugged the holes with my hands, and it was leaking along these seals down here, or however it seals, I don't even know. But it was leaking from there, which means that's good. It needed to be replaced anyways. I'm cutting my old self off here because I didn't close the video well at all. But we got that radiator ordered. I didn't go with the Koya, I went with the Mishimoto. And the fan issue I got addressed. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, but I had an issue with my cooling fans and I got them working. I'll be making a video on that soon. And yeah, intercooler shroud, I haven't ordered one yet, but I will when I get a new intercooler. But that's it. See you next time.